Hey, Miss Mary. Hang on, let me put this fan on low so it's not doesn't sound quite like an airport. Hey, Miss Noemi. Oh, okay. So busy. We're gonna give a couple minutes, let people come in. We are doing pictures this afternoon. Then I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back on. The plan is to come back on tonight and do figurines. Not guaranteeing it because I'm going ballistic. I'm trying to get 17 days worth of work done in one day. Not working. All right. I'm going to give you guys updates on what's going on as soon as we get a few more people in. I'm just fixing some pieces I have on the table because I'm bored. You guys can share it out. I know I shared it out to some of the sites, but because it's afternoon, a lot of people don't get it right away. Let's see if I can. Did that one. Did that. Do that one. I don't mean to accidentally share to the wrong groups, and that's where I have problems. Yeah, I don't know which ones are which, and I don't want issues. Hey, Miss Brandy. Okay, so I have wonderful news and I have kind of crappy news, but it is what it is. Wonderful news is everything is set and scheduled, and we are on track. We've got our box company that does our boxes and popcorn. Is literally, hey, Patricia, how are you doing where the floods are? Are you good? There's so many of you guys in Texas. So we have all that stuff lined up so that we are good to basically just be able to ship out from down there without any problems. I'm bringing my printer. I'm bringing the scale. The only thing we can't get down there is bubble wrap. That we'll bring up here. If anybody has any, it is bad. I've been watching it, and it's scary bad. If anybody has any questions on anything, just let me know. Okay? Now, having said that, my PayPal account is straightened out, but my funds are on lockdown for 21 days. So I am working. What we're going to do from now on, we're working off of the new PayPal account, which you guys got invoiced through yesterday. I'm going to work through that, and anything that's like layaway or stuff that's mine, we're going to put on the old account. Anything that's consignment stuff, we're going to put on the new account, so this way I can get my customers, the people I owe paid, and I don't have issues with this. Because right now, like, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't even pay my, mortgage payment because my funds got locked up. So I'm behind the 8 ball because of this. They're going to be locked up for 21 days. So I'm working on the new one until they're releasing it, but like a few $100s a day. It's not like they're releasing, well, my rent is nowhere near a few $100s. So it's kind of screwy what happened. It had something to do with Venmo, because I paid one person using Venmo, and that screwed up my account. So it is what it is. So for you guys who have bonus bucks, now bonus bucks don't count towards consignment shipments, but bonus bucks or something like say I sell this piece. Well, this piece is something that is mine. I'm going to do it through the old account. So if that makes sense. All right, but right now we're going to do pictures from Louisiana shipment. For any of you guys who got your invoices, you saw you had a box charge, okay? You're only going to get a box charge to fill a box. The largest size I can go up to in a box is a 27 by like 15. If I go more than that, then you'll get a second box charge. Otherwise, basically, I'm trying to get as few boxes as possible, so I'm going to use the bigger boxes as we go. That's why we're picking up the stuff down there, because it gives us the opportunity to know what size we need. If I need, because the bigger ones I can get at Walmart or Home Depot or Menards, but the smaller ones are the ones that are issues and hard to find. So, I'm going to be showing pictures. If anybody has any questions, let me know. You guys know I cannot put these on layaway. These are not my items. Okay? These people are so super, super happy that we're doing this, and hopefully we can clear out a lot of stuff for them because they are overwhelmed. It's just, they're working, they're trying to empty this house out. They got, any of us who had parents who were collectors, I remember having to do my dad, and he had a 3-car like side garage plus the 2-car garage plus their whole house, and it's an overwhelming task. It's like, where do you start? And there's just so much stuff that just completely has to come out. All the furniture, all the dishes, all the knickknacks, all the pictures, all the, just gets to be insane. So, all right, having said that, we're going to get started. I'm going to try not to re-show pictures, but I might because, I lost track of where we were at yesterday. If anybody has any questions, I'm stopping on the pictures for a little bit so people can really look at what's in them. Ask me. I will let you know if it's sold yesterday, if it's still available. Howdy. How you feeling, sweetheart? So we're going to try it and one step at a time this. And again, this is all going to ship from Louisiana. Hey, Miss Sue. Now, I mentioned yesterday about the ornaments. I'm going to mention again today. There are supposedly over 150 ornaments. I cannot show 150 ornaments. It takes way too long. We want to do grab bag ornaments. Good to hear, sweetie. I know your recovery is a little slow, right? But it's good to know that you're getting better. So we want to do grab bag ornaments. Basically, we're thinking 10 ornaments to a bag. We're going to do them for $30 or $40. Probably 30 because that's about where, I usually am with ornaments, $3. Some of them are chapel exclusive. Some of them are babies first. I can't guarantee you. Okay, it is what it is. But if anybody's interested in sets of ornaments, please let me know. Okay, I think $30 for 10 is $3 a piece. They will go in with your other boxed items. So, like I said, you're only getting one box charge unless you go past a 27 by 15 by 16, or you have something so delicate that I have to ship separately because I'm worried about it breaking. Okay, like Dodie's going to end up with 2 box charges because one's going to Nebraska. I refuse to ship that to Hawaii. Then the other stuff will ship to Hawaii. And Dodie, I have to have smaller size boxes anyway, or it kills me on shipping. Okay? I think that's everything. All right, let's see if we can figure out. There we go. It's going to work. It's going to work. Oh, come on, computer. There we go. It actually is starting to work. All right, let's see. It takes a minute for my pictures to load each time. And I need to go all the way to the bottom. I could sort these. Let me sort these by newest to oldest. No, that's fine. No. Probably if I knew how the heck to do it. John's not here, and all right, we're going to do it we're just going to do it the way we were doing it. Okay, we did that. I'm going to show you the tree of ornaments. So as you can see from this, here, let me block me out in the back so you're not getting, there you go, now you can see better. So I don't know if you guys can see very well. I could try and blow it up a little at my end and make it bigger so you kind of can get an idea of what's on there. Let's try But as you see, there's some chapel exclusives. The little girl with the sitting under the tree with the star. This one, there's one of the 12 days of Christmas. We've got, some of the, we have seen his star one. There's I think that's another 12 day of Christmas. There's a good variety of ornaments. And I will try and mix it up. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? So, if anybody's interested in the ornaments, we're going to do those. A bag of 10 for $30. Okay? And now there's supposed to be 150 ornaments. So, I won't sell over 120 off the bat. Just in case they're short. I want to make sure everybody is covered. But if anybody's interested in those, I got to put those down so that it makes sense to me. I cap lock myself. Okay. 10 pieces. All right. These are one of those things that these I could probably take home if necessary because, ornaments don't take up quite as much space as figurines. All right. Let's go back to our pictures. Hey, Miss Kim, I see you in the background. I see you hiding. How are you doing today, Jennifer? Again, guys, my pictures are upside down, and I don't remember where we left off because we kind of jumped around. I think we did that. I don't know if we did this one. I'm just trying to readjust the picture because... Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Yeah, no, we're still doing pictures from the other, the stuff we're Louisiana, okay? All right. Almost everything in here is $5 except for the girl on the top shelf, which is a musical ballerina. The little thumb kid where she's got the hammer, the bottom left, the couple hugging each other. The couple hugging each other is hug one another. I think it's hug one another. And it is $10. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. And I'm entering these so that when I get down there, I want to make sure I have the same pricing. I'm not like, hey, now it's 15 because I'm down here. I don't want to do that. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. Most of these are in the $5 range. The little couple's $10. The little one where he's doing he got hit in the thumb where they're fixing the stool. That one is $15. Hi, Yvonne. How are you, sweetheart? The little girl with the chicken's $10. And the dog that has the egg on her face. The little kite girl, I think we do her for $10. Most everything else is $5. Okay? If there's something you see or you're interested in, let me know. I will try and get you prices. I know it's hard to see these pictures. But, you have the advantage now where you're guaranteed these pieces. Once I get down there, it is... we're trying to figure out how to do it the best way because, Wayne with the sticks. Okay. All right. That's fine, Tiffany. Because, Mr. Wayne with sticks has issues. And we need to move it as, quickly as we can or we won't be able to get through the pieces. And that's my biggest concern. That's why, it's like I told him, I said, that's why I want to do this, is I don't want to get to where we don't get through everything because we get on and we start talking. I lost track. Where the heck am I? We start talking and we forget where we are, and or all those fun things. All right, this is another one with the chick. The little couple with the flowers, the little glow girl that glows in the dark. The little pirate one, that's a limited edition. Remember, if anybody sees anything, let me know. I'm trying to stick on these pictures a little longer than normal. And they will, again, all go in one box. You're not going to get charged multiple boxes. Hey, Miss Tanya. Of course, if you go past a 27 by whatever size box, then yes, you'll get multiple. But it's really, really hard to do that. But that's the biggest size box. I think it's 27 by 15 by 16. Or 27 by 21 by something like that. All right. Okay, let's see if I can find the next group of pictures again, because of the way we did this. All right. Now the camels on this are gone. The other pieces are still available. This one is this is the three wise men following the little one that's got the star. This is normally, we do this for like $40. We do it for $30. That's our We Have Followed the Star, or Follow the Star. I forget the name of the exact name. You guys notice I looked up the names before I billed you, so I had the exact names for the pieces. This is the grandma piece on the sleigh. Again, another limited edition. We got it for $25. So if you see anything, ouch, let me know. I know there's a lot of stuff, and it's kind of hard to see. No, not everything is going to be the same price. No. I can't do that because these are not my pieces. These are not, and I'm showing everything and selling everything. Unless till I run out of time. I'm not just going to show like $5 or $7 pieces. Now, when we get down there, we are going to dedicate at least one session to just the $5 pieces or the cheaper pieces, which is why I want to show as much of the other things now, so those can just be wrapped and go. My goal is to sell, honestly, for me to sell the bigger pieces is smarter, because the bigger pieces take up more room if I have to take them back. That's how I look at it. If I got to drive back with them, I want to get rid of the pieces that are more delicate, that aren't going to get bounced around in my truck. The Follow the Star, which is the second shelf, the first piece, is $30. Hey, Sherry. Now, normally we do that for like $40. On the database, that piece is like $100. Okay? I'm trying to give you guys the best pricing I can, but I have to stay within, some kind of limits, because, again, I'm doing this for somebody. All right, let me find another picture. I don't know why I split my pictures in two. I did that one. The tree is gone. Okay. I think we saw this one yesterday. Both Indians are gone, so you guys know. The tree house is gone. And the portrait one is gone. The camels are gone, Megan. The camels have sold. All right. The globe is still available. That's $50. No problem, sweetie. Hey, Miss Sue. We're doing the globe at $50. The manatee is $50. The Noel, normally that's a $100 piece. I'll do them for, say, $65. This little girl right here, the 9-inch. Is that not Victor? I can't think of the name of that. Little girl with the umbrella. She is a 9-inch. I think she's normally 125. We do her for 75. Okay? So if anybody's interested, you need to let me know so I can give you pricing and record it. The piece in the center, the how can two work together except they agree? We normally do it for 50. We're going to do it probably for 30. And that's supposed to be Mr. Fujioka and Sam, I believe. Okay. This big rock and roll piece, I have to look up the pricing because that is a limited edition. Also, some of these are signed. I don't know which ones are signed and which ones aren't, so I'm pricing them as if they're not signed. We do have pretty much all of the endangered species. They're just in a bunch of different pictures. Okay, there's a little stoop girl. Hey, you. How's it going? Aren't you supposed to be working? He's stalking me and he's not even here. Oh, I can imagine. Again, our goal is to try and get what we can sell sold now so that... Oh, you're bleeding 100. Okay. You're supposed to be the person in charge of, what is it, safety and stuff? Are you supposed to be on your phone? That's how you're going to get yourself in trouble. I think we showed these yesterday. Yeah. Okay, here's the Golden Town Seamstress and the Halo Maker. It keeps cutting in and out at your end. I don't know why it does that. It looks good at mine. We have no dropped frames. It says that our frequency and all that fun stuff is good. Okay, anyway, we normally do these for $50 each. We're dropping these to $40 each. Okay. And we have all 6 to the series. You can see the other ones underneath under the glass shelf. But I will pull up the other picture. Here's the other picture of them. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. See if we did this picture. Okay. Again, musical in this one. A lot of $7 pieces and $5 pieces. Just did an update. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm just going to show pictures, so if anybody wants pricing on anything, just let me know. That'll probably be the easiest because I can look up pricing and all that fun kind of stuff. There's the other Disney piece that's available. Okay. There's back here's hidden the new, as Wayne likes to call it, the new Cheerful Giver version. Back here's the two little couples. There's a little couple decorating the Christmas tree. Here's a limited edition where they're in the snow, in the big snow mound. Back here we've got the globe one where she's wishes for the world. This one here is the bicycle one, is the oh god, I can't think of the name of it. Megan, it's in Louisiana, so I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. Till I get there, I don't think that one lights up, but I don't know. So, you know, that's one of those that it's, until I get there and look at it, I can't tell you. Because there is one that lights up, and I know it does, but I can't tell from this picture. Top right, the pup figurine. The little one where she's feeding the puppy, where the little baby's feeding the puppy, that's a $5 piece. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but we just had it. We just sold it this week. I think that's Sharing Our Christmas or something like that. I will try when I get off the feed and blow up the picture and see if I can tell if it lights up. I can't tell from here, so I can't price it based on, I don't know. Okay, no problem, Sue. Yeah, there's just such a variety. Back here's Hugs and Kisses. I can see that. Here's the fourth one of the, oh God, what the heck are those called? The Four Seasons, the tall new version. The other three I saw in a different picture, so there is all four. The boy with the pup on the second shelf. Hold on. All right. Let me go back to that picture so that I can answer the questions easier. I gotta look for the right picture. Is it this one? I don't know if it was this one. Nope, it wasn't that one. Hang on, let me find the picture. It's not that one. It's this one. Okay. Nope, not that one either. You guys, the pictures are really tiny for me and upside down, so give me a second so I can find the right picture. All right. not that one. Not that one. This one. Yeah, I don't know if this piece in back lights up, and until I know, I can't price it. I want to make sure I'm pricing the proper piece. Okay, now, Sue, the second shelf, the boy with the pup. The boy sitting down, okay, which boy with the pup? Sue, is it the little one sitting down, the baby series Cheerful Giver? Yeah, they're very tiny. You know what, who was it? Tiffany was taking screenshot and then she'd blow it up on her phone so she could see them. That's why, partly why I leave mine so long. All right, Sue, are you talking about the little one, the Cheerful Giver baby with the puppies, or the one behind and back with the puppies? Because the one behind and back with the puppies is the back right in the center. Okay, let me get you the name of that piece. Let me open my database. That one. Seriously? Oh, I went in the wrong thing. Okay, that makes a difference. Oh, I'm getting the name of the piece because that is the new version of the Cheerful Giver, and I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Oh my God, there's a lot of things with puppies. Why did I put that one in? Oh, there's only 6 pages with puppies. It might take me a minute to find this one. Carole the Firefighter on the top shelf is $10. Serious. There it is. That's Loving Every Precious Moments with You, Sue. It took me a few minutes. Yep. It's called Loving Every Precious Moments with You. Normally we do that. I think the last time I did it was $75, but I'm going to check. And I will cut the price. Let me see what I did it for last time. Last time I did it for, well, that one was 85, it was side. Yep, I did it for 75, so I would do it for like 60. Okay, that's the Loving Every Precious Moments with You. All right, so you got it. You did a screen, you can see it? Okay, yeah, that's honestly why I put them up longer. I can't do it from my phone because I'm on my phone. That's where the pictures are, so I can connect the phone. Hey, Brian, I have to connect the phone to my computer to get the pictures. So I can't blow them up to double check. So let me know, Carole, did you want the firefighter? He's $10. And that's Love Rescues Me. How are you doing, Brian? Hi, Greg. How are you? For anybody who wasn't here yesterday, let me explain what's going on. It's $10, Carol. Let me explain what's going on so you guys know. Wayne and I are leaving tomorrow when he gets home from work for Louisiana. Okay, I got you down for it. All right. We are doing a show from Louisiana. This gentleman who contacted me has close to 2,000 figurines. Okay, now some of them are gone already. We know this. But he has to have them out in 10 days. So we are going to do shows from down there. Everything is shipping from down there. I'm trying to do the best pricing that I possibly can do. So in other words, down here on the bottom shelf, the little koala, that's an endangered species. We normally do it for 50. We're going to do it for 40. Okay? These are not my pieces. They belong to somebody. I'm trying to help him out. His mother had been put in a facility. And you're welcome, sweetheart. And how much would I sell? Hold on a second, Megan. I got to tell you something. Anyway, so we're trying to clear out as much as possible of this. We are shipping it out from New Orleans, or not New Orleans, Baton Rouge. So we'll ship out before we leave. So you're going to get one box charge. We're going to ship everything on, hopefully we'll have everything packed up and set to go on Monday so I can just take it to the UPS when we're ready to leave. And kind of that's how we're going to work it, okay? Now, Megan, a single vase. This is what the other thing I needed to tell you guys, which I had. I have another shipment, also will be on consignment. And let me see if I can read this. I want to read this to you. The Disney Dalmatian we're doing for $75, Sandy. Normally I do that for like $125. So that's that's $75, Carol. Well, you guys let me know. I'm going to read, see if I can get this for you, because this is the next shipment we are going to start working on. You guys, I will have 4 shipments that I'm going to be doing that for other people. And I'm going to be honest with you, because some of these are people who have bought from me, and I don't think it's fair for me to offer a lower price than, so I'm trying to do the best I can on it, okay? Here, Megan, I want you guys to hear this, okay? There are over 2,000 figurines in this next shipment we're going to do, okay? There are 42 cutie patooties, 6 diamond painting sets, 19 salt and pepper shakers, 20 candles, 20 candle holders, 18 plaques, 16 milk cans, 42 thimbles, 3 paperweights, 85 books, 87 trinket boxes, sweet inspirations. Aren't those? I think those are the little ones from, like the little cowboy looking ones. There's 15 of those. Tins, 13. Dolls, 327. Mugs and cups, 134. There's treasure champs lamps, 230 plates, easels, cling things, jewelry boxes, prints, little glass bags, the arches, music boxes, little boxes, plug-ins. I'm not even sure what that is. I'm assuming they're, there's 44 magnets, crosses, 206 tender tails, 150 bells. Wait, I'm not done. These are besides a figurine. 34 spice holders and a spice rack. 10 tea sets, 17 teapots. Piggy banks, there's 61. Frames, there's 40. 107 water globes. 17 vases. There's 900 miscellaneous items. I don't even know what that is. There are 308 buttons and pins. Okay, that's not all of it. That's just some of the stuff that. So yes, there is. I will sell you vases, but sharing our Christmas together. Okay, let me look it up on the database. Thank you, Lisa. I will sell you vases, but not from the shipment in Louisiana. Wait till I get home, because it's going to be such a plethora of stuff that would be much easier. Because I don't think they have much in the vases. You know, the plaques are one thing; those are easier to wrap. All right, sharing our Christmas together. It's a century circle piece. It does look like it lights up. Let's see. It has a night light, and it's a couple decorating the tree. I would do it for $75. Oh yeah, and I will start picking some of this stuff up on Thursday when I get back for Thursday's feed. So we have a plethora of stuff going on. So all right, the Christmas tree for Megan and somebody else had Maria is sharing our Christmas together. It is a light up. And we're going to do it, wait, let me put the number in. We're going to do it for $75. Oh, I know. And I lost it. There it is. 524115. Okay. That's why I said wait till I get back, because when I get back, I will be doing trinkets, tender tales, dolls, and mind you, I still have another $400 to pick up from somewhere else. So I have a plethora of things going on, and that's why it seems like I'm always behind the 8 ball with you guys, and I'm not trying to be. Okay. All right. So the sharing our Christmas together is $75. That's the little tree in the back, and yes, it does light up. If anybody is interested in that, please let me know. Okay, and then I will go to the next screen. You know, I have to get past this one before I can get to the next person in line. And then Wayne and I will be going to Colorado next weekend, and then by the end of the month, I hope to be going to Florida. What I am going to be doing is working on one person, and just that feed is one person's stuff. I want to get everybody's stuff done for them. And I know I spread myself too thin on this one, but so you guys know. Okay? All right. Nobody's interested in the Christmas tree or anything else in this picture. You are able to make me an offer, and I will, you know, if it's reasonable. I don't know if we've seen these pictures or not, so now I'm just clicking because I lost track of where I was at. Oh, you stupid thing. Okay. The scroll piece in front and on the shelf. Those are the Tiffany ones, so those are $15 each. The little plaques. Oh, I didn't know that's what you were talking about, Megan. Yeah, I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor and get the word out about this Louisiana one, so we can get as many people on as possible. Megan, I thought you were talking about like the other vases. I think they had some in another picture. Maybe that's why. How much for the angel ornament? The angel ornaments. All right, Karen. I'm doing the ornaments. Okay, give me a second, Cindy. I'm doing the ornaments is groups of 10 for $30. Okay, these 3 in here, I mean, that's the way they have them displayed. but in total there's like 150 ornaments. So if you want me to do these separate, I would do the 3 ornaments. Those are the Joy to the World ornaments. I would do them for $5 each. The ornament holders, those are normally I do them for 15 or 20. I would do the ornament holders for $10 each. Okay, just let me know. So the Joy to the World angels ornaments, and I'm recording these so I know what I told you. Give me 1 second and I will show you. Okay. All right. Me and my big mouth. I told you $10 each on the holders. All right, here's what I'm going to do, if this is okay with Sue and Karen. Because Karen wants the ornaments too. I'm going to give the ornaments and the ornament holders to Karen. Sue, I'm going to record you, and when I go Thursday to pick up the first part of that shipment that I'm getting, I'm going to get those ornaments holders for you. Because she's got, I don't remember exactly how many, but there was like, several of them. Okay? Yes, Stella, you can send me a private message, no problem. If that's okay with you and that works, because like I said, I just was reading all the different things, and I know she has ornament holders. Perfect. I'm gonna bill you and record you so that I've got you on that, but this way everything is accounted for out of Louisiana, and I'm not gonna put a box charge on your Sue from here. It'll just be for the Louisiana stuff. Okay? No problem. Ugh. I just want to make sure I record this. And I will honor that same pricing. I'm not just because I'm backing up. I'm going to change pricing on you. That's not really fair. And this way I don't have to make a bag. Oh, God, come on, Carole. Perfect. All right, and for you guys who weren't here yesterday and don't know, because I know there's a few of you, my PayPal account got locked up. So I'm going to be doing billing out of a new PayPal account. It's under Carole's Cuties Treasures. Anything from now on that's consignment, it's going to go out of that account because that money has to go right to my customers or my clients then. But I will still bill out of the other one. But my money is locked up in that account for 21 days. So until it's released, I'm going to not be putting as much through that old account. I'm going to try not to because I can't get the money out. All right, now, Cindy, you asked to see the Christmas tree. Give me 1 second. We're going to go back to find that one. It took me a minute to find it last time. Okay. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. How could I not find it now? We just showed it. Is this one? Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you the smartest way to do it, Cindy. If you can't see it, take a snapshot, blow up the picture, and you'll be able to see it that way. But it is a Christmas tree in the back corner behind the little girl with the Dalmatians. It is called Sharing Our... Thank you to Miss Lisa for... Whoopsie. It is called Sharing Our Christmas Together. Great, now the sneezes are going to start. Sorry, I got the sneezes. All right. Cindy, let me know if you saw it or not so I can go to the next picture. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. You have to excuse me. I'm sorry. Allergies. You have to love them. Because my computer likes to overheat. How does shipping work? Simple as this, Carol. Our box supplier has literally a facility 6 miles from where we'll be. So we are ordering boxes. Everything you purchase, either now, it does, I don't know for sure. It looks like it, but I don't think so. It's a pretty big one, but no, it's not the one you're thinking of. Back to somebody asked how shipping works. Okay, everything you purchase, either now or when we get down there, is all going to go in one box. It is shipping out of Louisiana. You're having one box charge. Unless you happen to buy enough pieces that it kicks you into the biggest box I can send is a 27 by like 15 by 16. We are only doing one box charge. Everything's, unless you get, like Dodie's going to get two because she's got a delicate piece that has to go to Nebraska and her other stuff is going to go to Hawaii. That would be the only way if I have to split it up for some reason. Otherwise, you have one box charge of $15. I already have the boxes lined up. We'll bring our bubble wrap with us. I just got to remember to purchase tape. So that's kind of how we're doing it. Okay? Anybody else have any other question? All right. Yeah, I don't know if that's a short and sweet. I can't tell from the picture, Charlene, or if that is the little cowboy girl missing the boot. You bet your boots I love you, and she's got one boot on and one boot off. Now, I just told you I'm picking up a whole slew of short and sweets in the next group that I'm doing. But that won't be until I get back next week. Okay, let's see what else we have. I don't know if we saw this picture or not. I think it's the cowgirl. Yeah, I think it's the little Bet Your Boots one. Again, hard to see some of the pieces behind. This one down here, the little snake, is a is that a Philippine exclusive, Singapore exclusive? It looks like they have most of the Sammy Circus right there. The picture frame with flower, that is, yeah. The picture frame with flowers is To God Be the Glory. It's $5. The Dalmatian girl is $75. I normally do her for $125. Sold? Okay, hold on one second. Let me record the To God Be the Glory. Okay, I got you, Sandy. All right. The little girl holding the fish. That's part of the Friendship of the Sea. Let me look up the name of it because there's several different ones of this. Normally we do her for $50, so we would do her for, I don't know, $40. Okay, yeah, that's called I'm Filled with Love for You. That's the right one. Yep. That's the I'm Filled with Love for You. Okay. I probably am going to do the Christmas trees as a set. But to be honest with you, Charlene, there should be 3 to the set. I only see 2 in the picture. All right, so the Little Mermaid is called I'm Filled with Love for You. And that's the one with the fish. And we're going to do her at $40. The little girl on the shelf with the bunny, Love Grows Where You Plant It, it's $15. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't know because I only see 2 of the trees. Now, easily there could be a tree hidden somewhere else. I think the last time I sold the trees, we sold them for $25. I would do them for $15, but I can't guarantee there's 3. I only see 2. So if anybody's interested in the tree, let me know. This one is 108548. 108548. Okay. All right, anybody have any other questions? Because if not, I'm going to get out of this picture. Oh, you don't see the tree. If you look at the 3rd shelf down, you see those are little resin trees. There should be 2 that lights up and then 1 that doesn't. It's a little like pink and white thing. And the second tree is the one next to the Little Mermaid holding the fish. All right. No, the one in front of the bigger one, that is actually part of, there's Jennifer and Jordan for Sammy Circus, and Jennifer is standing behind the train conductor guy, and that is the little teddy bear that's sitting on with the hat. That's part of Sammy Circus pieces. Yeah, I only see for sure 2. Okay. All right, then I'm going to the next picture. If I can figure out where the next picture is. All right, this little manger girl is gone. We did her yesterday. We do have the... Okay, I sold one of those yesterday, Sandy. It looks like there's 2 based on the pictures. If you want it, I will tell you what I sold it for because it went to Miss Sue. It went for $20. If you want it, This is what I will do. I will put you down for it. I will bill you for it, so it is yours. If they don't have it, I can either refund you or you can pick something else that's worth $20. Yeah, if you want, just let me know. Magnifying glasses are good. I'm literally purposely staying on these. Okay, I'm putting you down for it, Sandy. I'm staying on these so that you guys can take screenshots and you have a second to blow them up and kind of look them over. I'm not trying to like drag. It's just it makes it much easier if I do that. And this way I don't miss anything. Miss Marianne, I see you in the background. I do have a box. You guys, I think I have 40 or 50 boxes set to go. I don't know that I'll get them all out tomorrow. I'm going to try and get some of them out. I'm waiting on packing peanuts. So the ones that I can, that I don't need packing peanuts for, I'm going to try and ship those out. Matter of fact, I have to fix something. Charlene, I put the wrong piece in your box. For some reason, I put the turtle, I think, instead of the yes. Sue, that's the one that did sell. Yesterday, but okay. You can't see me. Oh, you're looking at pictures. That's why. The girl with the nativity sold yesterday. Okay? That one is gone. Oh, that's my phone. Sorry. Marianne, Wayne and I are going down to New Orleans. The turtle too. The turtle in the last pic. Oh, you like the turtle too? Yeah, no. I boxed it up. I was like, and the only reason is because Nancy asked me to hold her pieces, so I didn't put hers in a box. And I was walking past her pieces. She's the only one not boxed. I was walking past her pieces, and I'm like, the frog is supposed to go to Charlene. I must have swapped them. I think it was the turtle I gave you, but I'm going to swap them back when I get off the feed. I wrote myself a note so I don't forget. All right, I do have the Boys and Girls Club, the little girl one, and there is one that has the boy one too. There are some duplicates in here, obviously. I just can't verify if I only see it in one picture. I hope you are doing well, sweetie. Okay, I'm gonna put you on when I find it. Because I want to make sure it's the same one. Because I think they might be two different ones. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that picture. Not that one. Not this one. Not this one. This one. Because it was. Let me see if it's this one. Nope, not this one. How much for the girl and dad with the frog? Okay, wait a minute. The girl and the dad with the frog is part. You see this little girl here with the the mom with the little boy and the birds? That's part of a 3-piece set. All 3 pieces are there. So did you just interested in the 1 piece, or you're interested in the 3-piece set? I literally, Lisa, I literally have the girl and the dad with the frog. I think I have here on the shelf. Hang on a second. That's the mom with the chicken. The chicks. Yeah. Okay, I could do the girl, the set I would do like 175. Normally I do these for, if I'm doing them individually, I do them for like $75 each. how you guys can see these things. Let me do one person at a time. Lisa, if you want, what I say, 175, because the one piece is more expensive, it's bigger, and it's the couple where she's on the rocks and he's handing her flowers. Okay, if you want just the dad with the little girl, I would probably do it for 60. Okay, what? She only can see part of it. There's no way you can blow it up, and that's the only image. I'll show you the picture, the little scooter in the other image, but she knows what it is by just seeing part of it. All right. Okay, no problem. All right, the boy with the drawing desk. We just sold that. Let me see. I'm trying to find. Does anybody know the name of the little boy drawing on the desk there? Yeah, the little girl's on the trike. It's not the scooter. The scooter is blue. The little girl's on the bicycle. I'm looking for that piece. Is it this one? Yep. Okay. That one is $75, Maria. That is called, it's a chapel exclusive. It is called Sharing the Joy of My Faith. All right. The little girl on the tricycle, we normally do her for 50. We would do her for 40. You'll take it? Okay. Now remember, guys, these have to be paid right away because I have to pay the guy. Okay. Let me get her name so that I can put it in properly. Yeah, you can take that off. All I need is a little nail polish remover. Yeah. The nail polish, that comes right off that writing. No scrubbing. It's not hard. Matter of fact, Nikki and I use, she's got organic nail polish remover, and that's what we use. All right. Let's see, ornament. Oh. That's the I feel the need for speed. That's the one you're looking at, Wendy. And I said $40 on it, so let me mark it. Also, I think Shelly said you can take a magic eraser, and magic eraser will take it off too. Okay. Did I answer everybody's questions? Let me see, because I know somebody. All right. Okay, I think I got the couple praying in back. Hang on one second, because if that is, I'm looking for, I gotta look before I open my big mouth, because somebody, I need, okay, alright, where's the list? She said, there's the list. Okay. Alright, the couple praying in back is $20. And that's, I was checking to see if that was part of the original 21. It's not. But it's called Prayers Change Things. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Peace in front on left bottom. Are you talking about the mom with the son feeding the ducks? Oh, you're so welcome, Maria. You know, you're willing. You can make me offers. The worst I'm going to do is say no. You know, so in other words, if I say it's $20, don't say 10. But if you say, well, would you do 15? I might say yes. Okay, I'm willing to work as much as I can. I need you guys to get the word out. Saturday, I'm doing good too. Thank you. I just might have allergies going on. Saturday, we want to do a good feed for this because all this is shipping out of Louisiana. All right, what is that called? That's a boys, not a boys. That's St. Jude piece. Hang on, I gotta find the name of it. That is the not hope is a precious gift. Holding on to hope, I think. Let me see. Okay. All right. The last time I did it, we did it for $45, so I would do it for like $30, and that's a little boy version. There's also a little girl version. Oh, never let go of hope. Thank you. See, I appreciate that you guys got these names down because my brain doesn't work that well. But the last time I did it for 45, so I would do it for 30. It is a St. Jude's piece. And that's I'm going to record that. No problem. And I'm also going to do the girl piece for the same price. So she was holding on to hope. That's the girl one. Okay. All right. No more questions about anything in this picture. I'm going to go to the next one. Because we got more. I don't know if we did this one. Yeah, we did this one. Okay. I have seen it. I don't know if it's in the shipment. I've seen it before. I know what it looks like. I think we're going to end up repeating pieces of things here because I lost track of where I was at. I know, let me check on one spot because they had a bunch of medallions on a shelf. Let me see if they by chance have it on that one. Let me find the shelf with the medallions. There it is. Okay. I do not see the medallion. This is a spot where I think the only spot I saw medallions. How much for the couple in the jukebox? Hang on and let me check on that for you. Yeah, I know it's in the last picture. I'm trying to find the name of it. Let's see if I can find it in here. I know it's a limited edition. It's not that one. Not that one. There it is. Rock Around the Clock. Okay. Alright. That's a limited to 3,000 pieces. Let me see what I sold it for last time. Wrong page. And then I'll knock the price down from there. Okay. Last time I sold it for 175, so I would go maybe 130. That's for the Rock Around the Clock. That's limited to 3,000 pieces. Alright, who asked me? The horse? The little horse in this picture next to the medallions. I'm trying to think of the name. It's something Maine. It is $5. We do the horse for $5. All the little animals are going to be $5. Okay? Is that what those things are? The Christmas at the Chapel wreath pieces? Okay, Lisa, let me know if you want it or not. If not, it's going to Sharon. If you both want it, okay. Greg, I will get to you in just a second. Let me check on, let me get the name for the horse. Why? There's that many pieces with horses? All right, thank you, Lisa. There it is. You are my main inspiration. Okay. And I said $5, and that's Wendy. Oops. Okay. You are so sweet, Lisa. Thank you so much. All right. Now, Greg asked about the plates on top. We've had those once before. Are they all the same? The ones with the wreath? What did you call them? Christmas at the Chapel wreath. Let's see if I can even find that. I think I've had them once before. I'm looking for them. I don't know. What do you guys think is a good price on that? Obviously, you could only get them at the chapel at Christmas time. So, those are the little wreaths on the very top shelf next to the bells. Okay. It was an event piece. Holy bejesus. Um, I'm a little shocked. Uh, did anybody check the database on how much those are valued at? Greg, I was a little off in the pricing. Those are valued at $150. Yeah. Yeah, I literally, I don't know. It doesn't say, it was for people who attended the event. It's limited to the people who attended that event. Yeah, that's what they're valued at. I can't, obviously I can't charge that kind of money on that. But, what do you guys think is a fair price? I was a little surprised on that one. That one took me, sometimes the littlest things are, yeah. Sometimes the littlest, $150, that's what they're valued at, $150 each. If you notice, even the medallions, on the database they're called, the item number is NONE7. Okay? When this family went to chapel events, a lot of times they got 4 pieces. If you notice that they have the 4 of the medallions of the 10-year, and then they have 4 of the medallions of the 15-year. So there's 4 individual ones. What do you guys think is a fair price? I might only sell 3 and keep 1. Just because I find it funny. Yeah, I don't know if they're ceramic. It doesn't say on here. Normally it tells you if there's ceramic or resin. They look ceramic. Yeah, it is expensive. So I'm asking you, what do you guys think is a fair price? The medallions, we're doing them for $15. And there's a 10-year anniversary and a 15-year anniversary ones. They are porcelain. Well, yeah, I was thinking like 35, 40 at the most, just because first off, I had no idea what the value of them was, but they are rare because I didn't realize they're also limited edition. You only got them at that event. So, I'd probably be in the like $35 range. If anybody wants one, they're literally called Precious Moments Wreath. Okay. Oh, and it does say it's porcelain. It's a green porcelain wreath with red hollies given to those who attended the Christmas event at the chapel in '96. The item number is NONE7. Greg, you'll buy one for $35. Let me mark it. Okay. And it is NONE7 35. All right, so Greg wants one. All right. Mary, you want one? That's 2 gone. Whoopsie. Sue? Alright, Sue L's got the 3rd one. Okay, now I gotta pick. There's only 4. Because Charlene's also in there. Okay. Let me put everybody's names in, because I think that's only fair that I put, you know. I got you, Mary. Really? All right, and Greg, Mary, Sue, L, Charlene, Sharon. I have 4 and we have 5 people in. Greg, Mary, Greg, Mary, Sue, Sharon, and Charlene. I'm looking for the sticks. Charlene and Sharon's under S. All right. Okay. All right. I know. Okay, here's who's getting them. All right. Sharon Gunther, Mary, Sue L, and Greg. You are guys. Sorry, Charlene, it's only 4. Okay. All right, now Carole. So the medallions are all. Yeah, I'm doing them for $15 each. Normally I do it for $25. Then if they're signed, $35. These may be signed because these are also they were event things that when they give those out, but I can't guarantee it. So since I can't guarantee it, the medallions, it doesn't matter if it's 10-year medallion or the 15-year medallion, they are we're going to do them for 15. So congratulations to Sharon, Mary, Sue, and Greg. You guys did all get those. You know, we might. Sharon said give it to. Hang on, because on mine it doesn't say that. I gotta look. Give it to Charlene? Okay. Thank you for pointing that out because it went too fast at my end. That means Charlene gets it. Okay. All right. I'm trying to keep up. Thank you for letting me know. You are so welcome. All right. Anybody interested in anything else here? The little animals, the little clowns are all they're all $5. Okay? So if anybody's interested in anything else here, let me know. If not, we're going to look. I got another picture. I'm still looking for that picture with the other manger in it. You know what's hard is I don't have the names or the numbers, and some of them I know off the top of my head, but the top of my head doesn't want to work today. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know what I did there. Why is it not doing? There we go. I lost my brows. You'll take the medallions all. There are 8 medallions. Carole, you want all 8 or you want one of each? Okay, Sue, hang on one second. Let me put Carole in. That is 15 and you want them all? Okay. 15, 34, so that's 60. And 60. 60. Perfect there. Oopsie. All right, we got you down for all the medallions are gone. Okay. All right, now you want the squirrel. We only have the, I'm just looking at the picture. This is a little squirrel with the basket of nuts. Huh. Yeah, that one blew my mind. I'm sorry, guys. That, you know, sometimes I'm like, well, you know, that seems a bit much, but to be honest with you, I don't think I've seen that before. Really? I'm getting the name for the squirrel piece. There it is. I'm nuts over my collection. And Miss Sue L wanted that. You know, they could be signed because this family did go to the chapel. So, but since I don't know, okay. The girl holding the manger is already gone. That was sold yesterday. I'm looking, there was another one that I'm looking for that I haven't found yet because somebody asked me about it again earlier today. They got to watch the feed from yesterday earlier. They have first dibs on that manger. They choose they don't want it, then I'll be happy to pass it on to the next person. All right, let's see if I can find, that's the picture I'm looking for. Okay. It's not this one. Looking for it. Anybody looking for Thanksgiving sets? We have both of them. We have the family sitting with, they've even got the little dog. The bottom one, I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Let me transition. The bottom one, the little figures, if you look in the mirror in the back, the little figures are all in there. And I would, if anybody's interested, I would do the top one for 40, the bottom one for maybe 75, which are both, you know, pretty decent pricing. I'm still looking for the picture with the manger, with the other manger. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Okay. All right. This is the picture with the little girl with the other manger. And as you can see, there's two different ones. These are more expensive. The top and the bottom ones. Okay. Yeah, these are the other two. Remember I was telling you there was ones that had other mangers? These are the other two. And unfortunately, this one has the most reflection on it. The top shelf. How much is the girl with the tree? Okay, wait a minute. Thanksgiving set, you'll take it on the top shelf. Okay. Sue, do you know the name of that piece? I can look it up. It'll just take me a minute. Yeah, I'll pull the holders for you. Hang on. Let me put Sue's stuff in. Alright. Okay, we gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. Hold on. Oh, 109762. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm trying to keep up. All right, I got Sue. Now, the next one down is the how much for the girl with the tree. So that's the little fairy girl with the tree. Let's see if I can find her because, to be honest with you, I've never had her. Okay, Megan, give me a minute. Let me look up the little fairy girl with the tree. That is May Your Christmas Be Bright. And that is 141038. Okay. The little fairy girl with the tree with the little red bird. We're going to do that for $40. I've never had her, so okay. All right. The girl with the red bird. Yes, that's 141. Okay, hold on. I'll pull for that one. Let me pull for that one, and then I'm going to look up the one Megan wants. So we've got Megan wants it on it, Sue W., Sharon Gunther, Lisa, and Karen. Oh, God. Let me look. Sue W., I got you. Sharon Gunther, I got you. Lisa. There's this. Okay. The number on that is 141038. Thank you, Lisa. Greg. Okay, I got you. It is $40, Noemi. Is there anybody I didn't call who wanted it? Charlene, you too? Okay, let me get Charlene. Okay. So, Karen G, did I put you in there? Nope, where's Karen G still? Looking for Karen G under the L's. Probably why I can't find it. Okay, got Karen, got Charlene, got Sharon, got Lisa. Okay. Noemi, let me grab you. All right, that's it. I'm picking for it, and then I will let you know the manger and the angel. Okay, give me a second. All right, the little fairy girl going to Sue W. Congratulations, Sue. That's May Your Christmas Be Bright. All right. Now, that was that one. There were a lot of people in that bag. Okay. Now, the next one was Megan asked about How much for the girl in top shelf? Let every heart prepare him room. All right, let me look it up. Wow, that's 2020. 201021. Okay. All right. It's still valued. It was $56 originally. Still valued at $56. I'll do it for $40. That's the Let Every Heart Prepare His Room, and that's the little girl with the manger on the top shelf. Okay? You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, that's fine. So the little girl with the manger on the top shelf is $40. Now Sue will take it. Anybody else want it? If not, it's going Carole B. Okay, let me get a bag. So I got Sue and Carole. Charlene wants in on it, okay? And you guys don't mind trusting me that, I'm putting your names in and picking out of here. One at a time. We're going to do the next one. We're going to do the Blue Angel Fairy one is gone. That one just sold to Sue W. All right, this is for the little manger on the top shelf. And that one's going to Sue L. Congratulations. That is the little manger on the top shelf. Went to Miss Sue L. Okay. All right, now you asked about the angel holding the red flowers. I'm trying to find her name. I've had her before. Does anybody know her name? Does anybody know her name, the little angel with the red flowers? Normally I think I do her for $35, which means I would do her for $25. Hey, Miss Shelley. Shelley, I may call you for reinforcements to come meet us. Because, you'll buy it. Anybody else want the angel with the red flower on the top shelf that I don't know her name? I know it's an annual, but I don't know what year it is. Actually, I'm not sure that's an annual. That's the one with the girl holding the poinsettias, which I can't spell poinsettias. Okay, wait. I'll take the Miguel. Oh, thank you so much. Megan, I appreciate it. It is an annual. Okay. You want the angel too? Okay, hang on. Let me type the name in instead of angel with red flower. It'll make it so much easier when we go and pull these. When we first get down there, everything that's been sold is going to be pulled and separated before I start showing stuff. So this way, you guys are, insured of your pieces. And I don't accidentally give it to somebody I shouldn't. Thank you so much. 211019. All right. So I had Greg and Sue Ellen for it. And Charlene. I got you, Charlene. All right. There's Sue Ellen and there's Charlene. Let me grab Greg's stick. All right. The May Your Christmas Blossom with Peace with the red poinsettias is Sue L. Congratulations. Ooh, that's 2 for 2 for Miss Sue. All right, Sue, we got you on that. All right. Nobody's interested in anything else, right? Because we had the angel in back with the blue, the angel in back with the little dove, the angel on top holding the baby, and the other little manger on the bottom where the kitty's looking in the little manger. Those are the only ones left in this picture. Nobody wants to see anything else before I flip over. The blue angel on the bottom holding the dove. No problem. Is that an annual also? No. That's might be an annual. If it's an annual angel, I gotta look it up. I don't know what year it is, because years actually depend on whoopsie. Oh, you got some of your stuff in. All right, hold on. I'm looking for you. Okay. All right. That's 2016. She's not holding the double in. That's really weird. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. You know, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Megan. Let me put that in. It'll make my life so much easier. This is the nice. Okay, no, it's not Guide Us to Thy Perfect Light. Okay, one at a time. We're going to do the Peace on Earth Angel. It is part of the annual Angel collection. It is from 2014. So it's number 4 in the series. I would do her for $20, and that's the Peace on Earth Angel. No, Guide Us to Thy Perfect Light is a different angel piece. This one is the one with the dove. Okay, so that one, if anybody's interested in the 2000 or the Guide Us, what did I do? Okay. Oh, you are so sweet. No, you're fine, sweetheart. All right. Charlene, you want the Peace on Earth Angel? The Peace on Earth Angel is the one with the dove. She's got like on the blue dress. Sue, I'm looking up that piece now. 171030. Why? All right. Let me. You want in on it? Okay. All right. Let me get. I've got Charlene and Karen G. Okay, this is the peace on earth angel, the one holding the dove. That's going to Karen G. Congratulations, Karen. Okay, now the other manger one on the bottom shelf with the little kitty, the little star manger, and the girl in the blue dress. That is called Happy Birthday Jesus. Okay? And I'm recording it, so you got to give me a second because I'm slower than molasses today. All right, now. Which angel, Charlene? All right, Happy Birthday Jesus. Where did I go? It is number, I know you just gave it to me. Woo. 171030. It's got it at $70 there. That one's got it at $65. We would do her, the little manger girl on the bottom, the Happy Birthday Jesus. 1 second, Miss Megan. Miss. Guide us to that perfect light. We'll do in a second. Happy Birthday Jesus. The little manger on the bottom. I looked up because I've not had it. I looked it up. It's still going for $70. I would do it for $50. Okay? And that's number 171030. Okay? That's the other manger. Now, guide us to thy perfect light. I know we've done this one several times. That is 161034. I guess we've not done it this year. We would do guide us to thy perfect light for 20. What did I do the other one for? For $20. Okay, don't want to do that. Okay. That is 20, and that is 161. Okay. Sue, you're going to take the little manger piece. I got you on that. Is anybody interested in the guide us to thy perfect light? You'll take it, Charlene. Okay, and we are good there. Then that's going to go to Charlene. And I think that's everything on this picture except the shepherds. Wait, angels keep while shepherds sleep, which I know we've done not that long ago. And I will let you know just because it's the last one I have. I just have to find the number for it. Of course I. All right, I got Charlene. I got Sue. Angels keep while shepherds sleep. Yeah, what's the number? No, missed that. Totally missed that. 4003175. All right. That's not the piece. That's not the piece. Really? Oh, 79. I put it in wrong. All right. All right, the last time I did that, the angels keep while shepherds sleep, we would do it for 50. It was 50, we would do it for 40. That's the last big angel, which is a bigger piece, and look at one on top holding the baby. And that one we would do for 40. That is everything in this rack, so recording this so I don't mess up and I know where I'm at. All right, let's see another picture. I don't think I have a picture of the spice rack. We will. All right. Yeah, we saw this one yesterday. The marching band piece is still available. You know what? Here's the thing. Like, Wayne's like, no, don't do pre-sales. And I'm like, look, if we can get some of the stuff sold and out of, separated and everything, that just means while we're down there doing shows, we can be selling more stuff. And again, I'm going to ask you guys, tell everybody people who haven't been on in a while, people, I'm going to try and, see if I can do, instead of $5 or, $6, $5, $7, I'm trying to keep it as I can, as low as possible. Because one, I don't want to bring a bunch of stuff back. And two, I'm trying to do the best I can for the family, because I know this was an overwhelming challenge. The crown on the ball with the foot. Yes, it is $5. That is smile along the way. I don't know the name, but if you want it, Tiffany, let me know. I'm going to go into... Matter of fact, all the clowns in this picture are $5. All right, let me go to another picture. Okay, I will mark you down as soon as I find another picture, because my computer won't let me do that. Won't let me do two things at once. All right, that's what we just showed. We did that one. Here's some more of the animals that are available. This one is Tiffany. Okay. Here's some more of the animals. All these animals are $5. Okay. Let me pull it down a little and transition. That helps. Okay. The clowns are also $5. We've got the monkeys. There's another horse there. There's a couple of there's two more horses. There's a couple of the seals. There's a little one with the butterfly. A couple of them with the butterfly. Okay? These are all $5 animals. Okay, no problem. Ooh. Alright, next one. Let me go back down to the bottom, because I know I missed pictures and I got so confused. So I'm backtracking. Alright, the car is gone. The Peace in the Valley horse is gone. Did I sell one or two of these clowns? Let's see. The tree house is gone. The nativity is gone. Only one of the clowns is gone. These are the limited edition to 5,000. We're doing them for $40. Those are still available. And then the family on the bottom. Normally we do that for $60. I would do it for $30. You'll private message me? Okay, that's fine. I want everybody to make sure they understand. We are selling these out of Louisiana. If you guys get something now, your invoice now, they have to be paid before I take off tomorrow, if that makes sense. Because when I get down there, I want to say, hey, we've sold this much. Here's the payment on these. Let us go to the next thing. Okay? The carousel in the back, we normally... Wait, what? Wait a minute. The carousel in the back, normally I do it for $100. I would do it for 70. All right, let me put you down for those, Sue. Okay, I got you on the... Let's see. Caterpillar with butterfly. And that's also fine. Okay. Oh, I gotta put Sue out. That would suck. I'll be like, oh no, I gotta rewatch this. Okay. And you want one of the horses. You want them in the event. Inspiration, that is also fine. Alright, I got you Sue out. Alright, and Sue W, you want the carousel piece. Shit, what's the name of it? Hey! Don't you two start on me. Hang on, I'm trying to get the name of it. I know I spelled that wrong. See. You spelled that wrong too. Does anybody know the name of the carousel piece? No, C-A-R. Oh wait, she spelled it right. Thank you, Greg. Okay, and I said, what did I say I would do it for? Sue Ellen? I used to watch Dallas. Sue, how much did I say on that piece? Because I forgot already. Does anybody know what I said on that piece? Because I forgot already. I couldn't figure out how to spell carousel and it threw me off. 70. Okay. Got it. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right. We're all good on this one. Let me go to the next one. Hey, my husband is home. I didn't even realize what time it was. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I'll do one more picture, then I'm gonna stop. We are going to. I have to run an errand to the store, and I need to take a break, and then I'll come back on later.
Who's Aaron?
Who's Aaron?
You said you got to run with Aaron to the store.
I said I have to run a errand to the store, and the last one I'm going to show.
The Aaron?
I have to run an errand. I have to go to Menards and get the last of the boxes that I need. I also have to make sure I get tape. I can't find the picture I'm looking for, and it's irritating me. You know, I only got 7,000 pictures on my phone. And maybe we won't do the last picture because I can't find it. Oh, wait. I'll bet you it's there. No, I can't find it. That's really weird. Oh, there it is. All right. These are still available. I have dropped the price to $325. We used to do these $100 each, a set for $500. What? The middle one is separate. The Gloria and Excelsior deal is $75 on her own. But the set of 5 angels, those are the heaven grace.
Earth angel.
This complete set is $325. Okay? All right. What do the red dots mean? They had like a, they went through and kind of was trying to figure out pricing on their own. And then they found out that they were pricing stuff too low. And so they started looking it up on eBay. And then, because they're like, well, how much it really was costing the mom to get. And so they stopped putting red dots on things. But some stuff was priced and some stuff wasn't. All right. I'm going to let you guys go for now. Nobody's interested in these angels, I'm assuming. Yeah, sorry. I was reading something on my computer. I'm going to try and come back on about 6:30, and I might actually just do stuff from the, well, maybe I'll do pictures. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because if I do stuff tomorrow, I'm going to be busy packing up everything to go. And if I do stuff, then if I do regular pieces, that means I have to get them put away before I can take down my computer and stuff, and that might be a pain in the you-know-what. All right, guys, you take care. We'll